Converted into software. This software, Eclipse software.
Will go there.
So then now it will go to the. You can see at the bottom. It's once you build, no, it will create one ELF file. So ELF file is my code.
Your bit file software.
Yes, sir.
Stream. Software ले ये ना फंक्शन है.
Correct.
कंपाइल मत लिख के ना.
ಎಲ್ಲ software ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So we don't want to worry about the software. So the software will be updated. So now we will do the combination of both. Then you will understand the complete thing, right? So go to Vivado now. Go to Vivado. Vivado software. So because you understand the Zinc processor, only the print statement we do, right? So we will do some application also. Go to Vivado. Okay. So open the IP design. Right?
So new project same.
It's the same project only we can do. If you want, you can save as you can give, and you can create the same. One more you can make it, right? Yes. So you want to use this. You want to create another one. Make it a save as. So file, project, save as. Okay. File, project, save as. So that second project we can create. So project 1 you have done. So make it with embedded 2. Okay. So project 2, it's creating the project 2 folder. Okay. Right. It will create. So it will update actually as a 2. Okay. It has been created. Save as if you give it, leave it. Okay. Open the IPI design. So open the design. Come here in this position. Okay. No need to create new one. Old one only we can modify. So that's why we saved it. Okay. Okay. Now double click on this design. So whatever the signals we have removed, we can enable it. Okay. So we want all the signals to communicate. Clock is required, reset is required, right? So go to the PSPL configurations. Okay. General. Enable clock resets. Will you enable this clock reset? General. So whatever we removed, right? So we are adding that. That time only we need a processor, that's we do. Okay. Go to the IP sources. So enable that. Below that there is a AXI non-secure environment, non-secure enablement. In that GP master AXI MAXI GP interface. Enable that. Okay. Then clock configurations you go. Enable the PL fabric clock. We removed it. We are adding now. Right? Save. This UART 1 we have enabled it. Make sure that UART you keep it. You understood, right? Why we are enabled the UART? Through the UART you are able to communicate. So you are communicating bidirectional. Okay. Whether you can give a data from here to machine to your board or board from the machine. So it has to reflect back. So UART is very important. So if you can't get the output, there may be a proper reason of UART. So it's a serial communication. Okay. Universal asynchronous speed is sending and receiving the data. Okay. So now you got the ports. Now you need to add another peripheral, that is go to add IP. There is a GPIO, type GPIO. GPIO. This one you do. Okay, once it is GPIO you got it. So that is AXI GPIO. You added the AXI GPIO. So you want to rename it. Click on this. Minimize this section. Okay. So click on that. You will get a block properties. Can you see that? There is one section called block properties. Name of the block property. You can change the name. Okay. Name you can change it. So it is named it as switch. 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 So this switch is available in the FPGA section. Okay, where is it? It is in the FPGA section. It's not in processor. So where is UART? UART protocol. Where it is? UART protocol is tied with the processor. Okay, through processor only enabled, right? The IP, Zinc IP only enabled. But this is a general purpose GPIO. You can see the board. The general purpose GPIO switch or LED or push buttons is connected to the FPGA portion. Understood, right? It's not inside a FPGA. These switches connects via the FPGA only, not through the ARM, right? So we are enabling the FPGA section now, because if you want to connect a switch from processor to FPGA to the switch, processor to FPGA to the LED. So it has to cross through the FPGA. You understood, right? So there is no involvement of ARM here. So FPGA comes in the switch. So switch, enter. Okay, the name is renamed. Okay.
Any name?
Yeah, any name you can do. Switch scale. But I think you have to give a switch. I'll tell you, there is some issue comes in C program. Okay, no need to give it any name at all. Okay. Another GPIO. See, one you added, right? Double click on the switch. You got a general purpose. This is a GPIO. There is a custom, select and make it as switch only. So this is a customization you can do. So these all things connects to FPGA. Okay, what is that? LEDs, RGB, switch, HDMI, buttons, all these things. So what we will do, we'll do the switch, which is of 4-bit. Click on that and give OK. We have given a switch name and we have selected a switch. Delete one, right click, add IP, right click, add IP, GPIO, select the double click, okay, double click again now on that, double click, select the custom, there is a custom, board interface, custom, switch 4-bit selection, done, right? Again you add one more IP, similar kind of AXI GPIO, make it as a buttons. So I have done the switch, right click, add IP, GPIO,
For two customers, sir.
two things we can take, right? Double click, so make it as buttons, BT4, BTS buttons, just give OK. And rename it, select this, go to the board properties, given it as buttons, source, buttons, right? Okay, switch buttons, okay. Now, can you see zinc everybody is having this many pins or any extra pins is there, you tell me, I will remove them. Any extra pins are there? Please have an extra. We have enabled a lot of pins. Now remove it. F clock is enabled, but we will enable something else. Yes, not enabled. Yes. Screen written. General body enabled.
clock and freezing, and maximum people are still slaves and all you have to slow. Remove this switch. Enter. Yes. Again, one more. Same. Rename it. Yeah. Done, right? Everybody? So no issues, right? So what you have to do? There is an option called Run Connection Automation. So no need to worry about the connections. The tool will help you to connect. Manually you can connect. There is a probe from here to here. I can able to connect like this, but I don't want now. So what I will do, I will click on this connection, Run Connection Automation. Enable all automation, enable all, give OK. So it will connect automatically. Right? Run connection automation, which is on the top. So right click on this window, diagram window, regenerate layout. Right click, regenerate layout. So it will make it a proper order. Right? Make it a proper order. Right click, validate. Earlier you did, right? Same thing. So right click, validate design. Validation means if you have any errors, any missing connections or overlapping connections or which is violating the rules, all these things it will check. Just give OK. Just give OK, I'll tell you. So it's only a warnings. Again redo validation. It will clear that. Redo the validation. So it's only a warnings. Warnings is not an issue. So it will be clear. Okay, done. So you got this? Got this?
Yes.
Validation successful?
Yes.
You got it?
One more is covered.
Buttons is the switch you right? This buttons, so you make it a switch. Save it. Right click, validate. But it's okay. So understood, right? So now the same procedure, only the block design is being developed, right? So do the steps. The first step is what? Go to source, select the .bd file. See here. I am not selecting the top one. Expand that, you will get a .bd file. Right click. The first step is regenerate output products. So it will update the code because you modified in the design, right? So once you modified in the design, the code has to be updated. Okay. The tool has to understand. So you have to generate output products, generate. So understood, right? After your modifications, the code has to update. Already you have a code here, right? After modifications, the code has to update now. That's why we are doing this. Synthesis, implementation, all these things you understood, right? See, there is a processor. Here I show you in the thing. Now, reset system. The processor reset and AXI. I told you, right? In the block. AXI and then FPG. The FPG is switch. So everything, the system will come. It's a system. It's a complete system you will get. Yeah.
you get a complete system. Please make sure in your Zinc processor UART is enabled down. You are not concentrating any other ports UART. You enabled or disabled. If you disable it, you need to redo the code. UART is very important. So before and once this step is over, please check whether UART is there. So once this step is done, what is the next step? What's the next step? Once this shows you are ready, create HDL wrapper. Create HDL wrapper. Then you do the synthesis, implementation, bitstream. Okay. The steps are here only. Synthesis, implementation, bitstream. So it is updating the code. Whatever you blocks are get added, right? That code has to be updated. It's a processor and an AXI. I told you AXI, right? AXI interconnects. From processor to AXI, AXI to the GPIO. So you have a AXI block which is been coming along with that. So it will come. See, there is a AXI interconnect. Any design you do, you need an AXI. So most of the things it will tie with the AXI. Advanced extensible interconnect. In that you have so many signals: master, A clock, A reset, slave clocks, data also. Just give okay. Still it is running on the top. Okay. Just wait for some time. So then once it is done, you can switch.
Synthesis and implementation. No, 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 I don't want.
This is a swear, this is a swear, this is a swear. This can be used, this is swear. You want most of them? You can use any of these before.
In that report.
The fraud that you use on fees.
It's done.
No, sir. Synthesis implementation out of it.
Generate bit strip till that. Okay. Create HDL wrapper you did.
That we were
Create HDL wrapper you do. Synthesis you do. Run synthesis. After run synthesis, run bit stream. Okay. One minute. It's still going on. Synthesis is going on. Just wait for it. Synthesis is complete. Wait. Finishes, then we go for next. So similar procedure is the same. Okay. Once you learn the procedure, the same thing you can apply for all the things.
So synthesis success. So run implementation.
Yeah, you can do run implementation once it finishes. Synthesis is complete means you can go for implementation. You can go for run implementation. Is it okay? For run implementation. So here synthesis is done. You can go for run implementation.